Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to be connected to you. Wonderful to say hi, hello. How do you do? What's going on with you and your world? I pray things are good with you. I pray that you have hope, a solution, a way. I pray that things are working out for your good because you love the Lord and you are the called according to his purposes. Um, so what's up, y'all? What's up? June is here and today is 10 days in. 10 days and counting for June. So what does that mean? We got to be about the business. Hey, Tisha, good morning, girl. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. We got to be about the business, whatever the business is, because time ain't a waiting on nobody and it ain't playing. So, June 10th, we're only a few days away from Juneteenth and celebration there. And so, yeah, praise God for freedom, right? Because it's our birthright. It is indeed our birthright. So, um, oh, oh, for those of you who will be live, yes, 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 I love it. You know I do. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, let's make it do what it do. For those who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, I'm grateful for that. And sometimes she be needing encouragement. So let me just say, y'all, if y'all have people in your life, when you have people in your life who bless you in some way or the other, who, do things for you, who help to make your road better, make sure you let them know it, okay? Make sure you let them know that you are greatly appreciative of them because it does make a difference. It makes a difference. So I'm just saying, let the people know how they bless your soul. Okay. Um, and you know what? You might just find somebody doing the same for you. You might just find them doing the exact same for you because sowing and reaping is real. Leave that hair alone because it is real. Mm-hmm. So today we're talking about this notion of, excuse me. Let me show y'all one of my favorite new, what do you call this? Um, I don't know what you guys, it's not a cup, whatever this is called. Made by Debbie Kokolo. Isn't that beautiful? Self Love Queen's Adventure. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Debbie Kokolo. You buy Divine Design. No, that's not Divine. By Grateful Designs. Grateful Designs. Yep, by Grateful Designs. Okay. Today we're talking about this notion of flowing in our why 5 a.m. because flowing in our authentic genius is a win-win. It is a win-win. So flowing from just how you was created to be, from this place of you being you just doing you, flowing from this place of authentic genius, it is an absolute win-win. What is it that you just naturally do? It's you at your core. It's how you were put together, right? When we find expression from that space, everybody wins. Everybody wins. One, it lights up your heart. Like if that's who you are and you have the opportunity to express it, then that is a win, 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 win when you can flow from that place of genius. It's a win for those who will be blessed by it because, you know, all of us are valuable. All of us are needed. All of us add to a particular piece of the puzzle. And when we can feel the piece of the puzzle, right? When we can do the thing that is ours to do, it's a win. When we can't do the thing that's ours to do, it's not a win, right? When we can't or don't, then that piece of the puzzle stays missing, okay? Or ill-fitting or something of the sort, but it's not complete. It's not filled in. It's not found, if you will. So flowing from our authentic genius is a win. First of all, you got to know what your authentic genius is. What's really you, the authenticity part. What is really you? What's truly you? What is, right? What is your way? What's your manner? What's your unique contribution? What is your tag, if you will? What is it that you bring? First of all, you got to know what's your authentic, what's truly you. Not you masking, not you morphing, not you putting on, not you pretending. No, what is authentically you? The thing, not the thing you've learned to do in order to be okay with yourself. Not the thing you've learned to do in order to be okay with somebody else. Like what really makes your soul sing? Good morning, Sherry Naylor. What really sets your soul on fire? What really gives you life? What is that thing? When you find out what that thing is, that's what I'm speaking to, right? It's that thing that I am speaking to and inviting you to. The thing that makes your soul sing, that sets you on fire, right? And you know what? When you find out what that is, you'll also realize that it's what other people benefit from, right? It is how other people benefit. So, you know, so in so many ways we have been taught, unfortunately, to fit in, right? We've been taught to fit in. My question is, what does fitting in cost you? What does it cost you? Because it's going to cost you your authenticity. You won't say the thing you want to say. You won't respond the way you want to respond. You won't go the place you want to go. You won't do the thing that you want to do. You will augment it based upon somebody else's expectation. So the authentic thing is to do what feels right to your soul. Now, what feels right to your soul could actually be wrong for the situation. That's just the truth of the matter. But it's okay to try it. Do you know? It's okay to try it. Because we have to learn. We have to learn, right? We have to learn. Count up the costs. Get wise counsel if you need to. Because I certainly, in lots of situations, have been counseled opposite of what I did. Because what I did felt right to my soul. Now, in some of those situations, it wasn't optimal. Like I didn't get optimal results from a human perspective, but the benefits to my soul, there's no there's no comparison. There's no comparison of the benefits to my soul. Now, from a human perspective, from a purely quantitative, in many cases perspective, it didn't add up. But the qualitative, oh yeah, I I reaped dividends. Now it just depends. It just really depends. So I could talk about it from a business perspective. Um, some of my business decisions don't seem right. They don't seem, and I mean my personal business. They seem anti. I don't know the word. Basically illogical, but feel it's what it's what's right for my soul, right? It doesn't work sometimes in a numbers situation, but it's what's right for my soul. And when it's right for my soul, it benefits me in so many other spaces, in so many other ways. And so we have to, and just in full transparency, in order to do in order to do business the way that feels right to me, authentic and organic, and um, then I have to make sure financially that I'm uh, that I am like using my license, if you know what I mean. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Good morning. So I have a business where basically I am the self-love coach. And good morning, Bernadette. Happy Monday to you. I serve as a self-love coach and so midwife, right? And so that's personal development and just helping us to grow to being the highest, truest, fullest, and freest version of ourselves. And some of the things that I am led to do in that uh, arena, it don't make a lot of sense. Uh, so if there were people, so I would drive some people crazy, right? If they're looking at it from a purely business perspective, they would say, do it this way, and this will garner this. Do it this way, and this will so and so this. Do it this way, and this will. Okay, I get that. I get that. Except that way doesn't work for me. Except that way doesn't feel right to my soul. Except that way don't. Now, I get it. Bottom line, right? There's a bottom line to business. And so what I do is I take care of it in other arenas of my life. So I make sure that the bottom line is taken care of over here. So in this space, I can show up exactly as my soul feels right to show up in, if that makes sense for you. I can show up in this way. And showing up in this space means that I can do pricing the way that feels right for me, right? The way that feels right for me, the way that I am led to do pricing and things like that. And I can I can donate services, if you will, in the way that feels right for me. I can make space in the way that feels right for me. And so I'm so grateful that I love me. I'm grateful that I love me. I'm grateful that I like me. I'm grateful that I appreciate me. I'm grateful that I trust me, right? And that I'm okay with, looking back and saying, okay, maybe that wasn't the best decision. Or, hmm, I'm very grateful you made that decision. Very grateful you made that decision. And um, so yeah. I want to invite us to the next class. I put the link in the chat. And Tanya, I'm gonna give you the link just in case that link isn't working, because sometimes you don't see the link, and if you don't see it, perhaps others don't either. So I just put text you the link just in case. It's been such a blessing doing it that way. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. It's definitely been a blessing to me to be able to do what feels right to my soul, you know, and it, you know, it could be a little, mm, it could be a little unsettling, right? It could be a little unsettling. But when you have kind of a way that from a societal, lack of a better word, um, says this is the way, like this is, but this is what I know, right, y'all? This is what I know. Every way that is, somebody made it up. Yep. Every way that is, every way that is the way, every way that is the proven technique, the proven approach, the proven, thank you, Tanya. Somebody made that up. And so it worked for them, and it probably worked for a lot of other people. But the fact of the matter is, all this stuff is made up, y'all. So if you find a way that works for you, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You might have to work a little bit differently. You might even have to work a little hard. Like for me, like I have to work I use wording oftentimes, and people are like, what is that? And I know from a marketing perspective, that's costly. But I cannot use words. It don't feel right for me to use. First of all, it don't feel right for me to jump on anybody's bandwagon, doing it because everybody else is doing it, using buzzwords and trying to grab people. It feels like trickery to me. And I'm not downing anything. I'm just talking about my lived experience. It feels like trickery if I use it just for the purposes of, you know, especially if it doesn't really feel right for me. If I use a word that don't feel right, but I'm using it because it's going to draw somebody's attention. Ooh wee, ooh wee, that will come back to bite me. It will. That'll come back to bite me really quickly. Like it's almost like somebody putting, um, I don't know, roadblock there in my way. It's like I put my own roadblock in my way. It's like a flow, right? I interrupt my flow. I stop myself from being able to flow. Good morning, Brian. So good to see you. I stop myself from being able to flow if I do it that way. But when I can say, you know what, this feels right for me. This is the word I will use. This is the frequency that I will engage. This is the picture that I will use, whatever it is, whatever it might be. For me, it's as particular as, you know, symbols, anything. But if it doesn't work for me, then I can't emphatically say that, right? So when we flow in our authentic genius, nobody loses. Nobody loses. It's a win-win because I promise you, Papa's got me. I promise you, he's got me. I promise you, if on this end I have to do it this way, and that's what I feel like I have to. I don't even feel like I have a choice because I will forfeit my peace if I do it because this is the way it's done. If I do it because this is what people said is supposed to do it. If I do it because I will forfeit my peace because I won't feel like I honored my soul, right? And that's not up for grabs, y'all. It's just not. So that's what we do over here to flow in our authentic genius. We do what helps our soul sing, and then our soul can keep singing. Hey, Ray, good morning. Good morning to you. And then from that space, beloved, this is helping me with my doula business. God has been teaching me how to set it up to bless others. Amen. Let's have a conversation so that, yes, let's have a conversation about it because sometimes it's, challenging to do it in that way. But we have to do what serves our soul. All right, beloved, I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And did you know that at the moment, Abba gave us our breath? Me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.